Hey everybody, John from Retired Rider. Hope you all are doing well today. Well, we had some bad weather go through up north, and I feel sorry for them people up there. Snow and ice and everything else. Here we've had, man, we had a day of really nice warm weather, and then we're right back down to being cold again. But you know, it's how it goes this time of year. You never know what you're going to get heading into spring. Well, I did hear about Indian and this thing about them doing away with their colored Indian logo. I don't know what to say. I don't understand what's going on with Indian, with Harley, with anybody these days. To be honest with you, I just don't get it. I hear they're going to just a simple black and white logo. Why, I have no idea. I also heard that they are telling their dealerships, which they don't have many, to get rid of the bikes that do have the colored logos and get rid of those logos and sell them for at a cheaper price, and they'll make up the difference or something. I don't know, just crazy stuff. Stuff I just don't understand. And I don't want to say woke because I hate that word. But it does seem like, they're getting away from their colored emblem logo because of being afraid of offending somebody. And nobody that I know of, I haven't heard anything of any Native Americans or anybody complaining about their logo or about their emblems. I haven't heard a thing about it. Well, maybe I'm under a rock, I don't know. But I haven't heard a thing about it. And I just don't understand it. So you change it from color to black and white. You still have the Indian head. Okay, you're still using an Indian head as your emblem or your logo. I mean, what's next? You're going to stop calling your bike Indians? Well, if you do that, say goodbye to your customer base. I mean, Indian has been around a long time. They've been around technically longer than Harley. I mean, you guys know I don't have a lot of knowledge of Harley. Actually, I don't have a lot of knowledge of Indian either. But I know both of them have been around a long time. And I think Indian got its start back in the late 1890s with making bicycles, and then they went on to, in I believe 1901, to start making motorcycles. So they have been around a long time. And they are American-made bike, well, as much as anything is American-made these days. We've been through that before. We all know that every bike you ride, whether it's a metric bike, Harley, or an Indian, you got foreign parts in it. That's just the facts. We all know that. But being closest to American-made is the Harley and the Indian. And their roots are here, and their history is here, and we all know that, and we understand that. But I really don't understand it. I don't get it. I don't understand why you would go away from a colored logo or emblem to go to black and white. And nobody's even making a fuss. I think I read somewhere where they want to offend anybody, and they want their company to be all inclusive and all this stuff. I'm thinking, nobody's complaining. Nobody's complaining about your logo that I know of. So why would you change it? Why would you change it from this to this? I don't understand it. Not that the black and white's horrible, but why would you go from this logo over here to this only? I don't understand it. I don't get it. I really don't understand why the change. And will it affect their company? Maybe. I don't think it'll affect it as much as some other people do. And people are acting like, well, they could lose 50% of their customer base. I really don't believe that. But I do think it will upset some people. They'll be wondering why. Why are you changing that? Really love that logo or that emblem. Why are you changing it? Why are you doing away with it? It makes no sense. Nobody's demanding it. Even if somebody was demanding it, it's your right to have that logo, to have that emblem. You've had it since 1901. Why would you change these things? I mean, I don't understand it. And I know, not naive. I understand things change over time. You know what I mean? Different designs, different looks. I get all that. But that's something that's unique to them. Why would they get rid of that colored badge, colored logo, colored emblem? Why? Why? I just want to know why. That's all I want to know. And to say they just want to be more inclusive and not, exclude anybody. You're not excluding anybody. It's like the Cleveland Indians and the Washington Redskins. They got to change. You got to change your names. You got to change your names. You're offending the Native Americans. No, you're not. They even came out. I even seen a thing when it came to changing the Washington Redskins and changing their names, where they were saying, we don't care. We don't care that you call your team the Washington Redskins or the Cleveland Indians or anything like that. We don't care. They didn't care. So why? Why would you do that? I think it hurt those ball clubs, and I also think it will hurt Indian motorcycles. Will it hurt them to a point where they're really going to feel it? Probably not. Might hurt them a little bit more because they're not as big as Harley. They've been sold multiple times. Well, Harley's been sold too, but they've been sold multiple times. So yeah, I mean, I don't know. It just, I guess it bothers me because it's like, there's really nobody asking you to do this. There's really no reason to do it. So why do it? Why change it? It makes no sense to me. And the reason they're given makes no sense to me. I mean, I don't know. I just had to get on here and make a short video about it. It baffles my mind these days where we're getting to the point where we're letting a small group of people just change everything in our country. And I don't want to get into politics and things like that, because this is not what this channel's about. It's not about politics. But there's politics in it. And unfortunately, there's politics in everything. Well, you go to work, there's politics there. There's politics everywhere. But, to say they're going woke, yeah, well, it kind of seems like it. But like I said, I don't really understand. I just don't really understand all that stuff. If it's working for you and it has worked for you for all these years, why would you change it? Unless they think changing it's going to help bring in more business, which it's not. It's not going to change. It's not going to bring them more business. It's not going to sell them more bikes. If anything, it's going to rub people the wrong way and do the opposite. And I don't think Indian really can afford that. Although they are backed by, Polaris, and Polaris is a very big company. They, all-terrain vehicles, they got everything. Four-wheelers, you name it, they got it. Quads, they got it. So, yeah, it might not hurt them that much because, like I said, they are backed by a big company. Polaris is big. So, but anyway, I don't know. I just had to get on here and say something about it. I just don't understand what's going on. I mean, I really don't see the point in changing or going away from the colored logo, going away from the colored badge. I'm going to just black and white on everything. I don't. To me, now this may sound stupid or crazy, but to me, that's excluding people because you just got black and white. You don't have people of color. I know I just got political, but I'm just saying, you're excluding people of color. Anybody come out and say, well, you're taking away the color logo, so what are you doing now? You're going black and white. So are you excluding people of color? Now we're just black and white and that's it? There's no people of color? And come on. I mean, you could say that too. You can go that way. But anyway, like I said, I don't understand it. Just wanted to get on here. Not a big, long video. And just, I don't know, just voice my opinion on it. I think it's a mistake. I don't think they should do it. I think these companies get wrapped up into this, like this small group, like I said, of people that, it's like, well, you can't do that. You can't have that colored badge on there. You can't offend the Indians, blah, 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 and all. But what did our country do to the Indians, to Native Americans? Really? What did we do to them? We don't defend them. This country doesn't defend them. Not that I've seen. You never see the Indians mentioned in anything. They're never mentioned in anything. But then all of a sudden, you want to change the Washington Redskins. You want to change the Cleveland Indians, and you want to change the logo on your on your motorcycle, Indian motorcycle, but you still have the Indian head. You're just making it black and white. I don't know. Tell me what you think. I don't understand it. I mean, I'm not a big, I don't have a lot of knowledge about Indian motorcycles. I've never even rode an Indian motorcycle, so I don't even know that much about them. I hear they're putting, I see and I hear that they're, they have great quality bikes. When my wife bought her Spider, they had some Indians sitting in there, and I mean, I looked at a few and they look pretty good. They're well made. They have a lot of technology on them, a lot of technology. But anyway, I won't ramble on. Tell me what you think. Leave it down in the comment section. Does it bother you that they're going away from the colored logo and just going black and white? Does any of this even, do you guys even care about it at all? Or is it just, oh well, things change and that's the way it is? Anyway, be safe out there. Be warm. Stay dry. Stay out of the snow if you can. And just take it easy and relax. Bad weather up north. I feel sorry for you guys. And we'll catch you on the next one. Take care now.